on, Greenie, use your hands. I feel like Glinda. Tap to bubble. It's good to see me, isn't it? You guys, we have a Glinda the Good makeup tutorial. Feels like it's like very her dress actually from Glinda the Good. We have the r.e.m Beauty Wicked palette, but it is a stunner. And we have some other r.e.m Beauty products. We're doing it, we're getting into it. It's a vibe, it's a thing. We're getting started right now. Glinda's makeup is so beautifully simplistic. So we're just gonna do it. We're gonna start with our Nude by Nature Perfect Skin Filter Foundation. My shade is N3 Almond, but I also got I have a couple other shades coming. Guys, I'm obsessed with this. I ended up wearing this to the gala that we had. I'm telling you, this is a stunning foundation and it lasted me all night long. I had it on for like 9 hours, I think. I'm a big fan. So much so that I'm buying some new colors so that I have it as I get tanner in the summer. And Glinda's look is very matte on the face. And then she's got some lashes, which I'm not much of a lashes girl, and so we're adapting it. I'm not like, no, we're gonna transform, but we're still gonna be ourselves. And so I'm not adding lashes today. I don't really wear fake lashes. I like just my natural lashes, but we'll put a couple good coats of mascara on. And it's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited about this makeup tutorial. You guys have been thinking about this for like the last week. Maybe what inspired it was I did a Shop My Stash, which you've already seen, and the look was very alphaba. And then really, we watched Wicked for Good. We love Wicked, my girls love Wicked. And we took them to the premiere of For Good. Now, For Good is a little more intense. Ilia actually really loves being Elphaba. Lily loves being Glinda. It's like perfect. They have the costumes, the whole 9 yards. But For Good is a little intense for the theaters. And my kids didn't know the story. We kind of didn't prep them ahead of time. So it was kind of a lot, but we made it through and they do love it now. It was maybe a bit much to start. I'm just gonna use my Tower 28 concealer. My shade is, it looks like it says EP. I don't know. There's no other shade on the bottom, so we'll go with that. But Glinda's face is just very pretty. It's like very natural. There's not like extreme contouring. She has some shade and some light, but her face is not, you know, it's not a lot of like drama. She has like a really beautiful lip, really beautiful eye. It's just kind of like this naturally subtle makeup look. I am gonna do a contour and I'm going to use my Ogee. You guys know this is my favorite. Glinda does have some sculpting in her cheeks and on her face, and this doesn't have any shimmer to it, so I want to use something matte. And we're gonna use a little bit of glow just because I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye. Feels like Glinda like needs a glow, but in reality, she doesn't have like a really bright glow. It's not like she's wearing a glowy, you know, foundation or has like a dewy look. Her skin is very matte and just like naturally kind of radiant and beautiful, but it's not like a superficial glow. And I read that Ariana did her own lip basically all the time. She used r.e.m Beauty, and they do have like a whole Wicked collection out. I just was like, you know, you don't have to have the entire collection to make it work. I do think the important pieces, I like the eyeshadow palette a lot. I did get one of the liquid eyeshadows and then the lip, because she basically says the exact lip she uses, and so I did buy that. And I'm not gonna do any blush underneath. We'll just do a powder blush on top. And so I'm going to use my ambient light. I'm gonna set the face. This feels like very Glinda, an Hourglass ambient light kit, you know, lighting palette. Because it's like, makes the skin look like really smooth, and it gives that kind of lit from within glow without adding sparkle. Because Glinda's skin doesn't sparkle. It's not sparkly. Let's do the eyebrows and then we'll zoom in and start on the eyes. Okay, Glinda has like such a nice natural brow. I tried not to go too heavy, but I do have to fill mine in and I have very dark hair and we're not doing a wig. So we weren't gonna glue down the brows and do the whole thing. I do have that like Kush Milk Makeup like lamination brow gel coming in, which I think is gonna be really beautiful, so I'm excited for that. And her eyes are so simple, but so stunning. And we're going to first start by taking the lightest shade in the palette and we're gonna apply that all over the lid. We are gonna save the like cream eyeshadow until the end. Her lid is like very creamy and this has that like subtle pinky peach undertone. And these eyeshadows blend so well. I use these for the premiere and I did like a half Glinda, half Elphaba, but instead of one eye was like each, I did like Glinda Elphaba, like half of one eye and half of the other, so the eyes still match. Does that make sense? And the shade is in Wickedly Wonderful. I always get tripped up when you look at the back of a palette. Is that ever you? You look at the back of the palette and you're like, wait, which row is which shade? So is this one right here, this one right here? You know what I mean? I think that's gotta be it. So this shade is right here, Wickedly Wonderful. And then we're gonna go into Land of Oz, which is the next shade. And I'm gonna take, oh gosh, Quinn was here. Quinn was in my brushes. Oh my gosh, some of them are flipped over. Please hold. We're gonna go with a fluffy blending brush into Land of Oz. And we're gonna just a little bit through the crease. Not a lot. Just enough to give a little definition. Okay, and I really want it to be like buffed out. Like I don't want any harsh lines. Glinda does not have harsh lines. And she has one I think called I Come and Go by Bubble. But Fembot was like the closest that I could find. So we're gonna take this, which is so beautiful. We're just gonna give it a little dab. Maybe a little swipe. Okay, that actually applies really well with the applicator. We love when it's intentionally designed, you know? We'll pat it out. Oh, okay, that actually is like perfect. So if you didn't pick up the Glinda Wicked set of the Starlight eyeshadow, this actually applies so beautiful with this applicator. Way to go, Ariana. That actually is so legit. I actually like it better. Like, I think I'm just gonna like smooth it out with the applicator. That's stunning. 10 out of 10 for me on that. It has this like incredible sheen that just, wow. Has a great reflect. I should have brought like, I always bring like a paper towel or like something with me, but I didn't. I just am patting it out in the crease so it blends without it being like stark. And I think I'm gonna do one more layer because I did 2 layers on that side. I think this side needs like a little topper. You see how that side's just a little brighter? Just give it a little layering effect. Stop this right now. I have to do a little more over here. Wow. Okay, she's a fan. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It does feel like it doesn't blend as well with my finger. So maybe I'll take a little brush. Like it feels like my finger was taking it off. So maybe using a brush is a little bit better. Let's try this. I feel like I need to put... It is layering really well though. I'm just shook right now at how well it just layers and looks when you apply it with the applicator. Oh, you can't even like tell how beautiful it is, I feel like. I truly don't know if I need to set it or if like we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of the pink, the Wickedly Wonderful on like a fluffy blending. And I'm just gonna take it on the lower lash line because her eyes are just like very open. I don't want anything dark, but I want to just blend this back into that upper lash line. And this one are like the two Glinda glitter shades. And this one would be very beautiful. It's like a pink, a sheen. Oh, it's just, I just feel like this is perfectly Glinda without adding that shimmer. Because she has like a thick band of lashes on, I'm going to just line so gently right at my lashes. With a black liner just to thicken the band. But we are not doing a wing. Okay, so we just did like a very tight little band, and now we're gonna take our mascara. And I'm gonna use my Kosas Stargazer, which is my favorite mascara, and we're gonna do a couple coats. We're probably going to like let them dry a little bit in between. You can also do that liner trick with black eyeshadow. You don't have to use a liquid liner. I just had it. There's literally like, well, it's kind of a dark purple. That would have looked pretty. And I could even have taken one of these browns and smudged it a little bit. And then I am gonna take, I have this just kind of flat liner brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the purple, which is confusifying, just on the tip of it, and press it over top of that liner. And normally you would do this before your mascara, but alas, I did not. So then definitely wait till your mascara is dry. Just gonna kind of smudge it out just a little bit. Just in that very outer part of the eye. Okay, doing that after mascara is diabolical. But alas, we made our bed. Or I should say I made it for us. So that's kind of what I had to do. So I didn't do it before, but I felt like I needed to do it. Oh, so now we're done with that. And the eyes are done. Though I think, I was debating. I think I am going to take just a tiny bit of that pink. Because why not just a little bit in the center? It can't hurt anybody. Just, Glinda just needs just a little bit more, you know? She's the more girl. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of contour. I'm gonna use my Dior contour. Because it has like no shimmer, and it's just gonna be a little bit. Glinda is not bronzed. She is contoured, but otherwise her skin is very like cream, you know? White, untouched, just beautiful, very clean. But she does have contour. Her features are sharp. Ariana has sharp features. So she does have those contour lines that are really beautiful. But she is not bronzed, so we are not going to add any bronzer. We are just making sure that we've got those snatched cheekbones and jawline. We're going to do a bit of blush. This Closer is really beautiful and reminds me of Glinda, so we're going to use it. It's one of my favorite blushes that I own. It's pretty pink, pretty bubbly pink. I'm just going to take a blush brush. High points and keep it subtle. The coloring on Glinda's face is subtle. It is not extreme. And that has a subtle shimmer to it, which is all we're gonna do. We are not gonna do a separate highlight. But now we get to do lips, and I couldn't be more excited. So the lip combo she used a lot was the Booked and Busy r.e.m. Beauty lip stain marker with jelly sandals on top. There was another one that she used too, but this is the one that I was able to get at Ulta today, and so this is what we're gonna do. So I'm going to line my lips. Her lips really were that kind of mauve-y. Okay, we're gonna line and fill. Okay, we're blotting. Needs to be okay. Then we're gonna go in. Oop. That got a little toilet paper on my mouth. Jelly sandals. Sparkly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. I have a feeling like Glinda. I cannot find my daughter's Glinda crown anywhere. I'm so sad. Ooh, yeah, this is plumping. I forgot. I haven't used a plumping lip gloss in 100 years. Oh wow, that is so comfy. Now for some setting spray. We're gonna give her a little bit more of a glow with the D'Alba. Not a lot. You guys, it's so simple. So simple and beautiful. Could be like an everyday look. I come and go by Bubble. I love it. Now, if only I had blonde hair. What are some of her other great lines? Come on, Greenie, use your hands. Apparently she trained to like do this thing. It's so funny, like a lot of hours. So here's the look. Tap to Bubble. The Girl in the Bubble, I think is my second favorite song. I think my favorite is For Good, then The Girl in the Bubble, and then No Good Deed. So this is the finished look, you guys. It's really, really simple. The skin is really creamy, really matte, with that subtle like lit from within glow. You could even use a mattifying setting spray or just a normal setting spray without a glow. And then the eyes are just kind of like beautiful, kind of iridescent, a little bit lined, but not dramatic. Big lashes. Lower lash line is empty. You could put some, like a whole strip of lashes on and it would be beautiful. And then this is the lip. And I love that I knew her exact lip. That made me really happy. I literally drove to Ulta to get it before this video. So it's good to see me, isn't it? I feel like Glinda. I'll have all the products listed for you guys. Let me know what makeup look you want to see next. Especially if you're feeling like a celebrity. I feel like it would be fun to do a Taylor Swift series. Like go through her eras, you know? That could be really fun. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Glinda and I are sending you all our love. We'll see you in the next video. Mwah.